All right, there might be times in your life where you are feeling stuck, and what do you do if you are stuck somewhere, right? You need to move your way out of it. Okay, it's the same thing in these like stuck emotional or energetic or just feeling spaces. Okay, if you're feeling stuck, there's something there that needs to move. All right, and you need to figure out what that is by starting to feel into it and just starting to move. And the way you do this in a practical sense is you start to just you find one access point where you're feeling in your like body or field or whatever, where you feel the most like almost like pressure or the most something, right? Like discomfort or whatever it is. And start feeling into that while letting go everywhere else in a way where you're just like allowing yourself the space to move. And if this is something that you don't do often, or either way, I would recommend most likely, especially if it's something you don't do often, give yourself the space to do this when you're by yourself, right? It's a whole nother layer, and it becomes other layers when you feel a difficulty expressing or moving around people. But then that is a catalyst, I believe, to make this go faster eventually, because if you feel safe enough to move and express around others, then you will feel safe enough to express anywhere, right? But either way, to start this off, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter where. The point of this video is just to point out that if you're stuck, you might need to move, you might need to express, you might need to, just get things flowing, right? And so, like I said, so be by yourself, start feeling into it, start feeling into wherever like the most obvious like feeling sense it's not moving, right? Because that's probably in somewhere where like you're stuck to a degree, where there is like a stuckness. So start feeling into that as the access point, but letting go of everywhere else in your body, right? Giving yourself as much relaxation and let go as possible, so then when you're feeling into this access point, you're going to start feeling it dissipate from there. Okay, because picture it like a solid thing that's actually not solid. It's just energy that is like become solid in this one space, right? So when you start feeling into it directly and bringing all of your awareness there and letting go everywhere else, it forms like this, like so many rivers pouring out of it, right? So when you start feeling into it and start pouring out, like these rivers, which are your, like energetic pathways, will open up in other parts of your body and field, whatever, doesn't matter the terminology, will start opening up, and these rivers will start flowing, and you will have movement going on. And when you have this movement going on, you will let that um, uh, you will let that flow start flowing and taking place, and then that stuckness will begin moving, and it will not feel like this solid shape anymore. It will get unstuck, and everything will kind of just go back to equilibrium, and then you will have you will feel you will feel more present, you will feel more grounded, you will feel more spacious, you will feel more alive, you won't feel stuck anymore. And and then it's other blocks and things, whether it's like in a minute, or whether it's the next day or the next week or whatever, like more blocks will arise, and that's just what keeps happening. We keep getting to new places, finding new blocks, and we open and we get unstuck, and we keep moving through them. So it's a never ongoing thing, but there's different tools that you can gather and continuously learn to add to your your life's toolkit, that you can then use again at the next block, and then the next place where you get stuck. So yeah, try this out, and just definitely like, so the thing is, the movement and expressing whatever it is, it's going to look different and feel different all the time, and it's going to look and feel different for every single person, because our blocks aren't the same. The way we express isn't the same. We're all unique in that way, so it will feel and look different for every single person, but you have trapped expressions inside of you that are dying to come out. And when they're not blocked, then you have more capacity and ability to express freely, to live more freely. And then when things come up and happen again where you felt these blocks before, because that's the thing, right? This block resurfaces when it's like the same type of situation or trigger point. So then when that trigger point comes up again, you won't feel as blocked and you won't feel as shut down. You'll just be able to express more fully in that moment. And then you do this more and more over time, and then there's just no blocks, right? And then, then you find new ones, but there's no, what I mean? Like, there's the same situations that used to shut you down are not shutting you down anymore. So, yeah, feel into it, move, express, get unstuck,